Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Just giving this a check. Let me know, guys, if you can see me, hear me, and the voice is clear. I will take that as a confirmation, and then we will quickly begin. Okay, wonderful. I can see all of you guys are saying yes. Beautiful. Let's begin. First of all, how are you guys? I know it's been a long time since we did lives. As you know, I'm a guy who watches and reads every single comment that comes on my YouTube. And I've been seeing a lot of people said, bring back the lives, bring back the lives. It was fun to just sit on the weekend. I mean, barely have an agenda and just do some lives. I know I miss that a lot. I mean, obviously I love doing lives as well, but I was just so caught up with work, and work has been very hectic. We are doing so many things. As I told you, we're launching our app also very soon, so there has been a lot of what do you call that, things going on in life. But again, I think that's not an excuse, that's my mistake. So I thought, okay, let's quickly come back and you know let's quickly come back and do one nice session with you guys as well. But yeah, we are doing a lot of interesting things. If you want, I can actually check if I can show it to you guys. But yeah, we are doing a lot of interesting things in the back end. We have small cases, as you know, luckily all beating the index. So that is a great move for us. The fluid Q, fluid C, everything's beating the index. And obviously, we are tracking the market day in, day out. We're giving it all out to our subscribers everywhere, whether it's YouTube or anywhere else. We are helping people as well. But yeah, it's fun. So that is basically what's going on. If you want, let me show you what we're building. It's not fully complete. We're still building it. Let me just show it to you. Let me share my screen. Okay, I think you guys are ready. So let's share my screen. I think many people have joined. Yeah. Hey Shashank, when is your PNL video coming out for 2026? Maddie, I'm not allowed to show it, man. Sadly, I'm not allowed to show my PNL according to, I mean, I'm not allowed to show what I hold and all of that according to SEBI guidelines and SEBI regulations. But I can say that my swing trading portfolio is up around 10-12% in the year. And but my long-term portfolio is down, I think, -2% as of now. It was -32 during the fall, but right now it's around -2%. So I'm very close to being profitable because I did a lot of additions towards the bottom of the market, did a lot of averaging, and we can talk about a little bit about that as well, right? But yeah, let's quickly look at the market once. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you this because my team has not fully built this. So as you know, we're building an app called Reco Wealth. We're not fully completed, but we're still building it. It's not live yet, where we will be giving stock recommendations to people via the phone or the web. So it'll look like something like, something like this would be given, where we will give the entry price, buy zone, sell zone, and all of that. But again, I can't show you too much of this, so I shall not show it to you because it's not allowed. But this is where we have been building, and this is where most of our time is going. If you want to subscribe to the waitlist, you can. It's, I mean, absolutely free of cost. You can go and get yourself registered in the waitlist because the waitlist guys get first access and a lot of other perks and benefits as well. Okay, chalo, let's quickly begin. Looking at Nifty, what is going on? So obviously Nifty is not doing great. I think we're still below 200-day moving average. We're still almost quite a bit away from the top. If I actually have to map it, we are almost 10% away from the top right now, right? So obviously it is not a great picture, nor is it a great sign that Nifty is still down. Obviously multiple reasons, but I feel that not correct. Why do I say that I feel it's not correct? Mainly because if you look at our market today, the fundamentals have caught up. Okay, the fundamentals of the market have caught up. We are seeing very good growth coming in all sectors and all facets of the market. And that is why I believe the fundamentals have caught up really well. Let me try to show you the quarterly results. And if you look at the quarterly results, sales growth, you will see that, and let me do above 5,000 crores and sales growth. You will see that many companies have come with very good results, right? And by good results, I mean very good results. That means the profits of the market are actually growing. We have to just be patient that the market will basically catch up. Now, there is another theory also. What is the other theory? Is that if you look at the USD INR, which all of you guys don't like, obviously, because it's falling so much. How many of you are keeping a track? As you can see, USD INR, they've been trying to control it. They've been doing a lot of swaps, RBI, but I don't think they will be able to protect this. This will keep going. This will keep falling down. I think it will again go back up to 97, maybe even hit 100, unless they change some big rules in the market. Okay. Now here, whenever rupee depreciates so hard, right? Whenever rupee depreciates so hard, Nifty has to catch up, right? Nifty has to catch up to a depreciated rupee as well. Because what happens is when the rupee depreciates, inflation goes up. When the inflation goes up, the corporates, they obviously don't take the inflation to themselves. They pass it on to you, which is the end customer. So that has to basically come back up in the market. So that has not caught up. So Nifty has not caught up with the INR depreciation of almost 12%. So I believe very soon we will see like a spring reaction. The whole reason why this is not going up right now, I believe, is only because of the oil situation right now in life. I think if that oil situation is US crude oil, I think if that oil situation gets sorted, that is where we will. So it is going down. We are happy that we are seeing oil pretty much go down. So that is why we're looking at it from the market. So we are ready. I think portfolio wise, I am ready. Even for our community members, we are very ready. In fact, recently we were also sitting. I don't know if you guys remember, but on Fluid Q, we were sitting on cash position, and we moved from cash position to stocks position now. So we have taken almost 15 stocks in that entire basket. I'm not going to show you the stocks, and majorly is small cap, because we're seeing a lot of momentum coming in that small cap range, and that is something that we are going to play and we are going to look at now. So as I said, I believe that we are ready for the market to move up. We're just waiting for a little more support from the market, and if the support comes in from the market, then it will definitely be great going forward, right? In the meantime, let me look at some very interesting names in the Indian market that has been doing well from a technical standpoint. Okay, so first things first, the most weird indicator of every bull market, I would say, is your Adani stocks. As you can see here, Adani has again started doing an all-time high breakout. As you can see this. Again, guys, whatever I'm showing you is not a buy or sell recommendation. Please understand this. We're just going to look at some charts and understand where the market is heading. So I'm seeing a lot of what do you call it, breakout companies coming in the space very fast. And if you see the sector wise allocation as well, if I go here and I go to sector analytics, first thing we will see, telecom infrastructure sector has come into the 52-week high breakout. So the sector itself is breaking out at 52-week high. And if you look at this, why this is happening, it's mainly driven by the optical boom that is currently going on in the market, which is mainly your Sterlite and HFCL. So as you can see, HFCL has gone up, obviously very overvalued. I would not say it is undervalued from any angle. All of these companies are supremely overvalued, but let's say HFCL is going up. Sterlite technologies are going up, and obviously they have been priced so aggressively in the future that it is going up a lot, right? Then we are also seeing capital goods, may say we're seeing electrical power. This has been going on for quite some time. If you see the electrical power space, again here we will have to ignore the ones that are just in this one, upper circuit, upper circuit, upper circuit. But you will see that the wiring companies, TD Power Systems, is something that is again very interesting from a momentum standpoint. GE Vernova, which is sold out for the next 1.5 2 years, it's sold out. And it's not just GE Vernova. I mean, I also look at US markets a lot. So if you look at the US GEV as well, not the Indian GEV, if you look at the US GEV, if you look at the US market as well, you will see that GE Vernova is flying, right? This is mainly because in the US market also, I don't know how many of you all invest in the US market. I to very aggressively do US market. Very happy with the results I have in my own personal account. But US market is doing phenomenally well, mainly because of the entire rally of AI. Right? There's a huge AI bottleneck, and if you know where to look and you know where to play, that is playing out, right? We did a webinar recently on AI bottlenecks and the entire AI value chain, but it is coming out very well. So if you look at G Vernova, one of the example that's doing well, and I'm not talking about the big companies. Big companies will do well, right? G Vernova basically provides the the gas turbines for all the data centers that needs to be fueled. Then there is Bloom Energy that I think many people already know, but Bloom Energy provides fuel oxide cells, again for immediate fuel consumption. And the guy who Bloom buys from in India is a company called MTAR, and that is why you see MTAR flying like there is no tomorrow. And if you go to MTAR, you will see all the correlation. Obviously supremely overvalued, priced in for the next 2 to 3 years. As you can see, it is at all-time high. And another big thing is that the promoter has been selling aggressively. So this is a big flag that you should be aware of, that the promoter is selling, but the promoter selling to DII is not selling to the public. So the DIIs will usually hold for a longer period of time. Obviously, if the DII want to buy, who will they buy it from? They have to buy it from the promoter. And Bloom Energy's orders are actually coming directly into MTAR. And as you can see here, that they've got international orders, international equity that is coming in 49 million. And these are big orders because Bloom Energy itself has actually gone towards the peak. Yeah, good one. I think somebody is asking, E2 has also run up. What's the thing? So E2E also very interesting. Yesterday only I was reading up about E2E. So if you look at E2E, 8,000 crore market cap company. Right now it is sitting at a 52-week high breakout. It is going towards all-time high. I think 18% is owned by L&T. So what does E2E do? E2E basically has sorry, I didn't share my screen. Now you can see it. So yeah, E2E, let me go back again. E2E, if you can see, has done a 52-week breakout. It is going towards all-time high breakout. And if you look at E2E, profit and loss statement, they have been growing very fast with very high margins. So what they do is they basically buy the GPUs and then they give it to you for rent. I mean, they give it to people for rent. Okay. So this is the only listed company that currently does it. Netweb is very different. E2E is very different. And this is the company that does it. But only problem with this is they have to buy the GPUs upfront. Now, what happened is they had bought NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs a long time ago, and that got delayed a lot. And I think yesterday that came out that their NVIDIA B200 cluster, 1024 cluster that they had, which is the Blackwell chips, it finally came, and now that Blackwell chips has gone live. So yes, they will see some revenue, but they've also very clearly said that they have not found any, till date, they have not contracted this thing to anybody. So as of now, the B200s don't have ready-made offers to be used, right? Whereas if you look at all the US companies today, every single US company, as soon as any capacity goes live, they basically get contracted by big people, right? The minute something goes live, big hyperscalers come and lock it in, right? So if you want me to show you, so you can see similar peers, not exactly similar, but say for example, Nebius Group as well. Okay, so this is something that is also doing well. This is a data center company. They were earlier a crypto company. Then they said crypto mining is useless. So we'll not do crypto mining. There's no money in crypto mining. So they converted their entire crypto mining into GPU sets. And obviously they got good allocation from who's that guy? NVIDIA basically invested in them and all of that, right? So if you look at the investor relations over here, I actually went to their this one and watched it actually on their website. It was there. Sec. Let me show you. So as soon as they get anything goes live, right? Let's say the GPU cluster goes live or the data center goes live. As soon as any of this goes live, they immediately become sold out. They get booked out completely. And that is what has happened there. I won't be surprised if we see something like that happening here as well. As you can see here, raising capacity guidance. So here only they talk about capacity, how much capacity they're growing. They've already got growing demand. Now look at this. Meta has given them a $27 billion deal, which basically says that you keep building, as and when it gets ready, as and when your data center gets ready, we will come and contract that thing and give it to Meta only, mainly for the inference boom that is happening. So obviously inference boom is the next boom. The training boom is over. Now the CPU based formats will win. CPU and ASICs will win. GPUs will kind of slow down a little bit, but whoever is in the CPU space will win. That is why you see AMD doing well. You will see NVIDIA coming with CPUs. You will see Intel doing well, which has their own fab as well. So a lot of these companies are actually doing very well. But again, I'm seeing this slowly come into the Indian market. But yeah, Indian market, please be aware that not every company is an AI company. A lot of people have this misconception that every company is an AI company. Now, one more company is doing the rounds. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, called Aeroflex. Now, a lot of people are giving it a premium of a data center company and a AI company. Okay, please understand that only 10% of this revenue of this company comes from data centers, which is for cooling. And that cooling skids also are very, very small. I mean, I don't know if it has such a big moat. I mean, everyone's saying that it is such a big moat and it is such a big data center company. I don't know. I'm not buying it yet, even though everything else from the company is doing good. I don't believe that this AI and high density computing wala system that they're working with, the skids as they call it, is going to really be a big thing, because I've been looking at the US market as well. And in US market, there is a company called Vertiv, which is the leader in cooling, right? It is this company called Vertiv, which is the leader worldwide in cooling systems. I think KRN Heat Exchangers, which is listed in India, is also supplying to Vertiv. So they are actually the boss of cooling. I don't know about Aeroflex, but very small revenue comes from it, but the premium that they're getting, 95p, 100p, is little scary from that perspective, right? Yes, there is also dependency on depreciation, redundancy on E2E. So yes, E2E is little difficult because look, they will make good margins, but let's say, for example, GPUs have a shelf life of only 3-4 years. After that, they have to again go and invest heavy amounts of money and actually buy GPUs again. So that would be, I don't know, it's an endless cycle. I would rather go for system integrators. I think system integrators in US are also doing well. People who are going and setting up all of this leasing and setup kind of a system. I think 2-3 companies are there in India today that are doing well. No, Sterlite Tech is not narrative. Sterlite Tech is actually a different. I mean, it's actually doing well, correctly doing well, but nothing compared to their US counterpart. The US counterpart is called Corning, GLW. So GLW has obviously made a very beautiful system, and they're innovating on tech. But yeah, Sterlite Tech is there for India. Definitely, we will not be able to get all the best equipments here in India. And that is why we are going for local counterparts. But again, don't believe the noise, because AI is sometimes can be a noise. In US also, a lot of noise is there. So it's very difficult for you to like take a difference between the noise. Also, E2E, one more problem is there, which I foresee. So right now, E2E, what they do is they take their own chips, they buy the chips, they put it there, and they give it on rent to people. But in India, India is a slightly different market. If you look at the Indian market, right? India, if you look at BFSI, if you look at banks, if you look at RBI, all of these companies will not want to go and take it from E2E. They would want their own on-prem solution. It's called on-prem or in-prem. So they would not want to be outsourced, right? As far as I know, because I've dealt with banks in the past in my previous organization, they all want it under their own thing. So banks will slowly start building their own data centers. They will sell someone to do turnkey solution, because banks have money. They will tell, bhai, tu pura setup karke de, and you put the GPU chips and set it up for me. There are companies doing it in the market. There are 2-3 companies doing it in the market for banks. In fact, RBI recently gave an order for data center to some company in India, cloud. Let me check if it's available. So these, I mean, you guys have to keep watching the market, right? I keep watching all the news only for this. Look at this. So there's a company called Dacons that recently got a 751 crore RBI cloud deal for data center. So Dacons is basically not a data center company. It is just a systems integrator. It'll do everything and give. Bas, wo kuch karta nahi, it's not his. So he got the contract to build a private cloud infrastructure for next generation data centers. So this guy will go buy the chips, he will go buy the cooling equipment, go buy the wires, fit everything and give it to them. So I believe that in India, companies, which is your banks, NBFCs, financial institutions, they won't go contract it from someone else like how Meta, Google are doing today. They will have on-prem only. They will have their own solution in-house, because they want to scale as well. So that is basically how I would do it. Netweb, I honestly don't think Netweb is a data center company, nor is it in AI. They keep saying they're AI. Netweb is not AI. Okay, Netweb is basically high-end computing solutions. Basically, they are not. I mean, they're private cloud. Private cloud is not AI. Please understand this. And they are also a systems integrator. So yes, they are not technically AI. So again, it's a hype that they call themselves AI. But if you go to simple Google AI mode and ask questions, they will basically tell that they're not actually AI. But yes, the company is doing well because the profits are doing well and all of that. And that is why the company is growing. They're growing extremely fast. Look at the growth rate of this company. Again, not a recommendation, because they are supremely overvalued. Supremely overvalued. So yeah, these are some problems in the Indian market. Any company that I would say is an AI company is overvalued. It is not undervalued. Everything is overvalued. So that is why I'm also not looking at the AI center right now, because AI data center, entire data center is packed. I am looking at the pharmaceutical industry, because the pharma index basically gave a breakout right now. Let me try to find that for you. The pharma index is doing a breakout, and wow, what companies are coming in. Let me talk about that as well. Let me just show you. Okay, let me show you this, right? So if you look at the pharma, one second, I'm just opening it. So this is the pharma bees. If you look at the pharma bees, they have basically come and done an all-time high breakout. Basically, your pharmaceutical index, they have done an ATH breakout. And if you see, all pharmaceutical companies are doing phenomenally well in the market, right? Yesterday, for example, we got a news on a company called WKart, and obviously it's been flying because of that. but they're one of the first companies in India that actually got an approval for NCE. And again, it looks like it's overvalued. Actually, it is slightly on the higher end of the premium side. Don't look at the P ratio. But even if I look at market cap to sales or price to sales, it is on the higher end. Again, it's not cheap because it just went flying, as you can see. And yesterday they put a news out saying that US FDA approved their brand called Zenic, which is antibiotic, right, for the treatment of adult patients with complicated urinary tract infection. And this is a very big market. Okay, UTI market is a very big market. So they got the NCE approved. So now when the revenue starts coming in, which won't happen today, but when the revenue starts coming in over a period of time, obviously they will do phenomenally well. So right now they will start rallying, and they've just broken all-time high. But every single pharma company that I'm also tracking, let's say, look at Gland also is going up now. Granules, this Glenmark, actually, all this, what is that? Ozempic race is coming, not Ozempic, GLP-1 race is coming. So now Glenmark is going towards all-time high breakout. Torrent Pharma, which is in the GLP race, is going and doing all-time high breakout. So everyone is slowly doing an all-time high breakout, right? So that is something that we are again looking at. Again, I don't know how many of you all are interested in learning about GLP-1. I'm doing a webinar. I forgot to mention that. I'm doing a webinar. I think, when is it? I only forgot when is it. June 7th. Next week, I'm doing a webinar. If you guys want to attend the webinar, I'll put the link below. You guys can actually come and attend the webinar. It's a chill webinar, right? It's not something very deep. We will do 1.5 hours of learning. And if you want to register yourself, you can. I'm just putting the link here. You can go and register for it, right? It's going to be a chill webinar. If whoever wants to come can come there. Okay, let's do one thing. I only have 8 minutes because I have another class for the swing trading group. Can we do a quick round of questions? Okay, chalo, let's take some 4-5 questions from the audience, and then we will cut today's session. Again, I did this after a very long time. Are you guys happy with this session till now? I mean, are you guys enjoying this, that we should do it more often? Because I don't get time. Obviously, every week I don't think is sustainable. I think once in a few weeks, definitely sustainable. Maybe once in 2 weeks I can try. Every week, surely not sustainable at all. But I will try doing it as much as I can. Yeah. Okay. Coming to Nifty quickly, let's look at Nifty analysis. Nifty is pretty much down. But small cap index is actually recovered a lot because small cap had gone down too much. And now, small cap is coming back a little bit. So that is a good news, good sign that it's coming back to its ATH. Nifty 500 is pretty much down. I believe that, we're almost close to the exit, almost close to the end. And the problem why Nifty 50 is not doing well is because your big guns, which is your Reliance, TCS, HDFC, they are all not doing well. That is why the Nifty is also kept down. But again, I feel sector-wise, if you play, I think you can make money. The sectors I'm looking at as of today, as I told you, is the pharmaceutical sector. As of today, I'm looking at for some swing trades. What else? Auto ancillary kind of died down, but auto ancillaries become very beautiful now suddenly because earnings have come, but the results have not come. So it's become a stock pickers market. It is not very easy to find swing trades today. It's very difficult to find the real trades versus the fake trades. But yeah, it's a fun market. Okay. Is the US market at overvalued or fairly valued? Boss, US market is definitely overvalued. It is not fairly valued. It is backed by earnings, but boss, look at this. This is why I say it is a bit stupid. It's gone up without taking a break. So ideally what happens, US market needs to take a break, right? It's gone up 31%. Index has gone up 31% without taking a break. I just hope that Indian market can also do this one day. 31% without taking a break. I would love it. What else? I can't give stock recommendations on this live right now. So please don't ask me questions about the stocks. Ask me anything else. I can't give recommendations here. I can give it to you only if you're my customer. That's the rule of SEBI, right? I have to sign an agreement between me and you. Only if you are my customer, I can officially and formally give you recommendations. Else, I have to make a report and actually give you recommendations as well. What indicators do you use for swing trading in US market? Boss, I'm a very simple guy, Palak. I basically just use EMAs. I don't use anything else apart from EMAs. As you can see here, mainly it is the 20, 50, 100, 200 moving average. I just play EMA riders. What do I mean by EMA riders? I like riding on the 20-day EMA or the 10-day EMA when I buy in the US market. I just play riders. Like I look at what is in momentum. Like let's say Google is currently in momentum. Now it's broken the EMA, so I will be out of it. I will not enter it. So I usually play EMA riders mostly. Like for example, your Vernova over there. is a EMI rider, but now broke because the US market has slowly started losing charm. TD Power Systems is an EMI rider. So I usually play things like this, but I'm not invested in this company as of now. I'm not invested much in India. India, I'm actually almost coming to break even. I'm thinking of just redoing my entire portfolio, honestly, like from scratch, remove all the bad guys, keep the good guys, and just restart the whole process. But let's see. Fractal Analytics, I have not checked yet, man. I will check it maybe in the next session. I don't know. I've not seen it too much, but I will check and let me know. Should I invest in gold and silver instead of equity? No, I think equity is a better option today because equity is in such a beautiful position today. It's in such a low mark today. I think equity risk reward ratio is better because things will reverse, right? And Nifty, I think, is in the best position today. Any screener you use to find these stocks? Yeah, I use a lot of screeners. We have some. I do some videos for Motilal Oswal channel. I don't know if you guys watch it. Have you guys seen it? Breakout for Motilal Oswal. One sec. I do some. One second. Let me just show it to you. So if you go to YouTube and you just search breakout with Motilal Oswal, me and my team do a lot of videos here, man. And we actually show you screeners and we actually give you the screeners also. For example, this is an indicator. This is a scan that I did. In fact, I did one screener that did really well. There's a video that did really well, I think. Where did it go? Yeah, this one. A volume indicator. So I actually explain how to use the indicator. And I actually give you the indicator here also. Look at this. I actually give you the indicator here also. So I think this is something that you can maybe check it out. Whenever you get the free time, you can check it out. I think that would really help you guys. Yeah, and we have now also become a channel that is, co-sponsored by Motilal Oswal as well, because I'm doing a very big deal with Motilal Oswal where I help them with the YouTube channel as well. And in turn, there's a lot of things going on as well. So yes, it's a good deal with Motilal Oswal, touch wood. We've been working very hard in life, so things are also looking very good for us. Karam karte raho, fal ka chinta mat karo. That is what I believe in. Just keep working hard and things will fall in place. Yeah. Where is the best value right now in mid or small cap? I would say mid cap is where I see the best value. Mid cap is where I see the best value. Yes. Shashank, how can we get access to videos of already done webinars if we wanted? Most of these webinars got sold out. Okay, I can give you one link. I don't know. I've given it only to my people actually. I'll give you one link. If you're a part of my YouTube community, I can give it to you. If not, I will share one link here. So basically, there is a store link where I give it to my users. So this is the store link that I have. I'll give you this link right now where you can go and get the recording of the hospital webinar, waste management we have done, AI we have done, and now we are doing the next one, which is the GLP one. And all of these are quite affordable. I mean, we don't price it very high. It's $4.99 for this one. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, it's like $4.99 to $3.99 is what we basically do. So if you see $4.99, you can use a coupon code called LEARN. You'll get even more discount. So I mean, we want to keep it very affordable and also do it really well. So yeah, I'll give you this link if you want. I'll just paste it here. Here, you can go check it out. I'm pasting the link, or else after this video, I will paste it properly as well. Yeah. Or if you're in the YouTube community, I can share it there, because now YouTube community, we are posting a lot of things as well. We just started reposting again, and I have one in Telegram and one here as well. So we've just started posting some stuff in the YouTube community also. So if you want to come here, we post a lot of interesting things about interesting companies on the YouTube community as well. You can be a part of that if you want. Chalo, I have 1 more minute before I have to go for my swing trading class. For US markets specifically, do you use screeners? Yes, Palak, I do use screeners, but I don't share them to the general public. We usually keep them for our swing trading groups. We don't share it in public. But yeah, obviously we use US screeners. No, without screeners, how I can't sit and find individually one by one company. So yes, we do US screening as well. Is there a beta rollout for the app? No, beta rollout is not there. We are going live directly because I'm waiting for my corporate registration. But what you can do is you can go to recowealth.com, RECOWEALTH, recowealth.com, and you can just join the waitlist. As you know, you're with me, so everything is safe. I don't do any hanky panky stuff. You have to just get registered to this, and once it's ready, you will get first access. After this, you will also be added into a WhatsApp group where we keep giving you updates. And boss, the prices are so expensive because in this app, we will be giving you Indian trades and US market trades. Like I will be giving you buy and sell recommendations in India and buy and sell recommendations in US. And boss, US is so expensive. it's so expensive. Like you have to pay like $2,000 a month or something for the data of the live market. Oof, I'm front loading everything. I've already spent almost 40 lakhs on this app. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big success. So I'm not too worried about it because we've done the hard work in the back end. Okay. Awesome, guys. I think I will cut now. I think I have to go for my swing trading cohort. So I will cut now. I will see you guys later. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is only done on public demand because all of you guys said that you want it back. So that is why I did it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. And if you guys enjoyed it and liked it, for all the people who are watching this who have not subscribed to me yet, I know many of you haven't. Please click on that subscribe button. I will try doing more such videos going forward in the in the weekends, right? I can't do it every week. I apologize, honestly. I won't give false hopes, but I will try to do it every once in 2 weeks at least. I hope that's fair for all of you guys, because I also enjoy sitting like this live, interacting with you. In the world of recorded and AI, I think having a live human sitting and talking with you is something that even I like. But I think next time what I'll do is next time I will find a company and I will go deep into that company. Okay, is that fair? Just for learning purpose, no buy sell recommendations. Next time I'll come live, and next weekend, not next weekend. Next weekend we have the GLP-1 webinar. Next weekend I will try to come live and we will go deep into a stock. Chalo, let's do that. Okay. Awesome, guys. Take care. See you. Bye bye.